Hi, so today we're going to start planting the aquarium. This is a small aquarium around 1 feet. Initially I was just planning to have the Bacopa Australis all on top of here, but I couldn't get them, so I decided to use the Limnophila SP Vietnam instead. So basically all the plants I need is over here already. As you can see, this is the Wabicusa form of the Limnophila SP Vietnam. I have a bit of Miniphilia, but it doesn't look let me get the focus. Oops. Okay. It doesn't look that fresh now. Hopefully they won't die. So I have this, and I have some of this moss over here as well. So this shouldn't take long. It doesn't even need a pencil or tweezer. I need some glue. This time we will try the Flourish glue by Seachem. So the idea is that I'm gonna plant the Limnophila all on the top of the soil, on the top of the rock there, and then the Miniphilia will go on the bottom part of the rocks, and the moss will be at the side. So I will glue them in. Don't think this will take long, so yeah, let's get started. So I have put in all the plants, the Limnophila SP Vietnam inside there on the top, as I said previously. But unfortunately 5 pieces of Wabicusa is enough, so I have to open a pot. But I didn't use up one pot, so it's a bit of waste. And it's a big problem reaching down there with this glass cup on over here and the lights over there. Whenever I get done, so now we're gonna glue the Miniphilia and moss on the rock there. So I'll just put you guys just sit over there for a while and enjoy. So all the plants I need is already put into aquarium. It's 30 minutes plus or minus. So top here is the Limnophila SP Vietnam. We have some these dark patches over here. The dark one is actually the Miniphilia, which they were not doing well to begin with. I stored it behind there for I think a month, so they're not that fresh anymore. I'm not sure they will do well, but the other moss is okay. It's fast over here, and we have some moss on the side here. So let's fill it up with water first, and we'll get back to the aquarium and see how it go when it's done. So welcome back. we have filled up. We return it to running form. Fill up the water, reverse osmosis water. We have the KH at around 2 degrees and the GH at around 4, and yeah. So I haven't cleaned up the tank yet, so you can still see some stain on the glass, but anyway, the water is clear. So this is how it looked like for now. I think I'm gonna keep a betta fish over here. This tank look like a nice size for betta fish. But anyway, let's take a look at the equipment. The light. So we go from top or bottom. The light is a unicorn. So you can see it's a unicorn light. I have dimmed it down quite significantly because it's a small tank, so it doesn't need it to be that bright. Over here we have the inflow and outflow of the VIV flow. So this circular thing actually reduce the current of the water if you're using a large pump, but unfortunately my pump is still too big, so I have to reduce it. So if we look at my pump, it's the Fluval 206, which is significantly overpowered for this tank. It's actually the canister filter actually hold the same amount of water as my aquarium. So as you can see, I reduced the flow a bit with the knot here. I'm not sure if it's supposed to work this way, because many pump is just an on-off valve, not a control valve. But this one, since it's control both inflow and outflow at the same time and closes up, so I assuming that it won't cause any build-up pressure on the outflow, then it won't cause any leakage. Because if let's say if you're using the Seachem Classic series, if you close on the outflow valve, they will build up pressure and it will leak from there. So I'm not sure if this one will leak or not, but anyway, we'll know after some time. So oh yeah, inside there's the original filter media that came with it. I have replaced the carbon with Seachem Matrixcarbon just yesterday, and then I have added a bit of Seachem Phosguard, and then also there's a bag of Cuprisorb and Purigen. So let's move back up. This is a diffuser. This is a I think it's called the ADA Poland Glass Mini. It's actually quite good, but it's a bit on the slightly or more expensive side, but it's look good. So we'll come down here. This is a bubble counter. It's by ADA as well. There's an ADA regulator over there. It's a reduced pressure, but not solenoid. So I have an on-off valve over there to close and on the CO2, and this is a control to control the flow. This big knob over here is actually to control the pressure within the regulator. So it's a reduced pressure, which you can control the pressure yourself. And this is an aluminum cylinder, 1 liter. Okay, also those some Seachem stability inside there to build up the bacteria. So with the aquarium, the soil. Yeah, I forgot to mention the soil. This is a new soil that I got from a supplier. It's rather inexpensive, economical or cheap, but it's a new one. I'm not sure how well it's performed. This is a test tank. I'm going to test it. So it's called the CA. I think it's a CAY brand. So we'll know how the result is after a month. Okay. So this is the soil that I mentioned, the new one that I'm testing. As you can see, the brand is CAY. It's called Aqua Soy, generic name. So this is how it looks like. This is a 9 liter pack. As for aesthetic go, the soil itself is the color is a bit unusual. It's not like normally we have the Amazon or any other brand like the SLCO one. They are like black, but like brownish black. This is like gray black or blue black, so it's a bit unusual. And also it's I don't think you can see it here, but it's not matte color. It's a bit shiny. It's like it's covered by some type of polisher or something, they look a bit shiny. And also when I think I mentioned in my previous video, when I fill up the tank with water, it's totally clean, like it's like rock. But I try to see if it's really rock. I just break it. It does break down. It is a soil. So aesthetic aside, I'm not sure how it works. So we're going to see the result on the tank. For 9 litre is actually we are only selling from 79 ringgit 90 including tax, so it's actually quite affordable soy. Hopefully it will work. Hi, so this is the Seachem foliage glue that I just used. It look like this. They came in a pack of 2. The price is 4 ringgit and 30 cents including GST. Let's compare with the other brand that I have. This was the one that I used for the 160 litre aquarium. It's by Aquarium. So this is selling for 7 ringgit each tube, including GST. So let's see if I can see the content of it, because it's a bit, I feel that okay, it said that the net content is 3 grams. Let's compare with the Seachem one. Okay, let's explain it. It's this is each of this is 4 grams, so it's 1 gram more. It's actually significant more, because when I was using it, I feel that it's never ran out. While that one, the aqua that I was using, I feel that it's ran out way too fast, because it's like that one, if any of you have used this before, is like when you use it, it feels like you only have half of the bottle in there. So this one feel like it's the whole thing inside here. It's the glue. So I thought I'm going to use at least 2 tube of it, but I only managed to squeeze out 1, and there's still a bit left inside there. So there's way more inside here. 40 ringgit 30 cents for 2. If that one is like, yeah, but it's a significantly more expensive than that one, of course. Well, anyway, it's Seachem. So, and there's another another thing that I noticed is that the nozzle of this one, it's much more tinier compared to the Aqua World one. So when you squeeze it out, it just come out a bit, so it's easier for you to control where you put it. And because it's fill up, the whole bottle inside is filled up with the glue itself, it won't like blob up a bit of air once in a while. That one, when you squeeze out, sometimes you just spit out air and all. So this never happened. But it's a bit harder to squeeze out because the nozzle is significantly smaller. But they work. I think they work more or less the same. They still stick on my finger along with the plants. I do feel, maybe it's just my imagination, I do feel that this one tend to like stick quicker than the Seachem one, but it could just be my imagination, or because of the moss that I was using is significantly more moist than the one I used when I'm using this one, because that one came in a rather dry bag. I didn't open it, but this one that I was using was already submergible, so it's all wet. So that could be the reason. So yeah, both of them do work. So that's all for today. We will come back for some update on the aquarium. Hopefully we won't catch any hair algae this time, and also hopefully the soil will work, or have to redo everything. Bye.